Let's get it cracking, YouTube. What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind, man, and this is a mid-October 2022 weekday drop. Let's get it, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man, because it's got some hot stuff. We're gonna some spicy stuff we're gonna break down here in gaming, man. For those that don't know, man, be sure to follow me everywhere, Master23 Man, and the Mastermind RGTV on YouTube. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. The old podcast episodes, RGTV. We're gonna jump right into it, man. We're on all podcast platforms. Y'all remember that now. Listen, man. It's getting real hot, man. By the time y'all hear this podcast and see this podcast, for those here on the YouTube world, man, y'all gonna hear something about this Silent Hill. Now, listen, Silent Hill got this live show that's coming up really, really soon. Rumors of it, and we may get. Remember the game PT? We may actually get like a Silent Hill in like VR. Now, boom. This conversation is gonna be a lot about VR and AR. Shout out to the future guests I'm gonna have on in the future talking about VR and things, but this gonna really broad down to a lot of VR and AR talk. So if we get anything like the PT preview that we got before, listen, man. Resident Evil, y'all better come with it when y'all drop Resident Evil 4, baby. Y'all better come with it, man. And look, you know Resident Evil 4 already said, yo, we got the VR version of Resident Evil 4. That's cool and all, but man, this Silent Hill, if it's anything like PT, I don't think there's going to be nothing else that's going to top this for like a true horror VR experience, because what they was able to do with PT, and if this new Silent Hill is anything like it, I'm telling you, one of the best horror VR games is going to be on the market for quite some time, and that pushes the case for PlayStation 5 VR. So this whole VR2 situation, man, listen. If PlayStation can pull something off to where, all right, so boom, this gonna swing me right around into the other topic. I like to jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? This gonna swing me into the other topic. So rumors that we're getting a Zero Dawn remaster for the PS5. I know why, right? Why? So this you remember when they showed the VR for the PlayStation 5 or whatever, the new VR, and they showed some game that's like her Zero Dawn. Now it'll be small. I doubt if they do this, but it'd be small if PlayStation would drop the remaster and let it come with the VR version of the game also. Then now people wouldn't feel like, you know what, they're not just milking us. Because a lot of people in the community feel like PlayStation is kind of milking us because, Last of Us remake, this remake, remaster, this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like Zero Dawn already looked pretty decent on even on the base version PS4. Like, it's not a bad looking game. I don't think it needs to be remastered or remake. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep it where it's at. Is it going to look better than Forbidden West? I highly doubt it. But going back to my point, if they bundle that game, the remaster, with the VR version of Zero Dawn, that would help PlayStation VR sell, and it will help the game sell as well. Because if the VR version is probably 2 hours long, not too long or whatever, kind of like a side quest game, but enough to be a game and not just a free download or whatever, but enough to actually be a game, not too long. Bundle it with a remaster, same price, $70 or whatever, I'll probably pay for that. And I'm pretty sure everyone that's angry in the community about, yo, we don't need a remaster for that. But hey, who knows? It may turn out to be something very new, technological, some new innovative, whatever they do. I don't know, but I don't think we need a remaster for that game. But if they bundle it with the VR, man, listen, man, call Sony Execs up, tell them let's talk. But going back to this Silent Hill, man, this Silent Hill gonna be the truth. If it's anything like PT, yo, I'm hoping that Resident Evil 4 next year, like, really step up his game. I'm talking about graphic wise, not just VR wise. I don't really care too much about the VR part for Resident Evil 4, but I'm talking about graphical wise, because even if this Silent Hill is nothing like PT and is not a VR experience and it's just, play through like the classic Silent Hills, hey man, Resident Evil got to step it up then. Because I say that because, Resident Evil and Silent Hill has kind of always been like the two competitors in the horror shooter type gaming world. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of put those two and compare those two a lot because, yo, if Silent Hill got some banger graphics, especially if the homie Hideo Kojima, you know what I'm saying, have anything to do with the project. And if he do, man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pumped to see what we're gonna hear about this Silent Hill. Like I said, by the time y'all see and hear the podcast, you know what I'm saying, there probably been said something about it. Moving on, talking about this Razer Con 2020, man. Listen, man, Snapdragon got this new hardware console that's a powerhouse. They partner with Razer and some other people, man, and it's cloud gaming. Just get down to the gist of it. It's cloud gaming. For those that don't know, rewind the episode a little bit more back to the previous episodes of this week they dropped the October, the beginning of October when I was talking heavy about, and even the last episodes of September when I was talking heavy about cloud gaming or whatnot. Yo, it's picking up, man. Yeah, it's picking up. I'm not gonna tie too much onto it because I ain't got hands on with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Snapdragon, I would like to try the device you got cooking up over there. Hey, holla at your boy. But that it's dope to see all of these cloud consoles, you know what I'm saying, come out and we're able to play these games on the go because for a long time, let's be honest, man, for a long time, Nintendo had the cloud gaming is not anything new, but Nintendo had lock on a take our games on the go without cloud. You know what I'm saying? So Nintendo had that on lock. PlayStation, did a little bit of it with PlayStation Vita and the PSP. That was cool. Also, you know what I'm saying? Not taking anything away from it. So, but Nintendo still kind of had that on lock. You feel what I'm saying? Xbox, I don't know. They never actually had a handheld before. So even going back into Game Boy Advance days and Game Boy Color days, it was still, they created some type of handheld device that we can take our games we love on the go. You know what I'm saying? So a shout out to Dragon's Den podcast because the 108, the homie Lemon, man, I was listening to the podcast and one of the homies on the show, he made a great point when he was like, Nintendo do something great and then PlayStation see that they do something great and they pick up and then they do something great copying a little bit off of them. You can see that from what Nintendo has done, like I just said, with Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color to the PlayStation PSP to, PlayStation Vita and those things, the Wii U, you know what I'm saying? Now the Switch. So great valid point. Great valid point. But, hey, now Xbox has this whole cloud situation and they got it on lock with the whole Xbox Game Pass. Spinning into my next quandrum episode of the day. Listen, man, this right here, when I seen this, I was like, what? Get out of here. So look, check this. Meta and Microsoft is teaming up for VR, the Meta Quest Pro. So listen, that Meta Quest Pro is like 1,500, Jack. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So yeah. But check this. This is the cool thing. In the future, the Quest store, you'll be able to play Game Pass games on a virtual 2D screen. Why is that like? And then the partnership with Meta is like, let's break it down. So check this. Y'all know Microsoft is not really into the whole VR. Not Microsoft. Well, not even. I'm talking about from the console's perspective. So Microsoft, you know how PlayStation got the PlayStation VR and everything. They got the new one finna drop. Xbox like, you know what? We're not gonna really drop a VR headset. We got PC to take care of that, and we also got this AR lens. Remember the HoloLens? I think that's what they call. I always get the name mixed up on them. The HoloLens. They got that. Those things are incredible. Now those are more like, you know what I'm saying, commercial based. You won't find the everyday person just walking around with a HoloLens, you know what I'm saying? But some very interesting technology into it. Magic Leap also has one and it's really great technology in it. So they got this and it's like VR/AR. You can still see the world around you and whatnot, and you can do some really, really cool, like it's next level. It's definitely next level. And yo, by them teaming up with Meta, so Facebook guy, man, he's definitely locked in and trying to, hey yo, the metaverse is gonna be it. We're gonna change our name to Meta. Boom, boom, boom. Like they name is changing now. They really adopting into a lot of this digital stuff and the digital gaming world and everything else, etc. So for them to make a partnership with deal with Microsoft, it's like, yo, Facebook. I keep calling them Facebook, but y'all know it's Meta. Meta has the users, billions of freaking users. I'm not sure who has the most users for as when you look at Meta users versus um, Microsoft gaming users. And I have to use the gaming users for this example is the mere fact that, all right, so remember when Facebook had the whole streaming platform situation? They're getting ready to shut that down. By the time you hear the podcast, they may have actually already shut the Facebook gaming situation down, which I feel like they should have kept it. But we're going to come back to that argument. But you got the Meta has so many users, billions of Facebook users or whatnot. They get with someone like Microsoft that has the capability to really shape things up in the gaming space already. They're already doing that. They're one of the juggernauts in the gaming space. So this is only like perfect because with the whole, and especially that ties into the connection of the partnership with the whole Quest store. By you be able to play the your Game Pass games in this VR world on your Meta Quest Pro situation. You know what I'm saying? So the whole partnership and thing is dope. I feel like they should have kept the streaming platform to also tie that into the whole VR experience because now you're letting us stream this content coming from your hardware device now streaming on your software platform. You know what I'm saying? And that I feel like that would have been dope if they kept it. Hey, maybe they may change their mind. They may bring it back. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? That's a great partnership. And two, Microsoft can benefit from the users. Now, these billions of users have access to Xbox Game Pass. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a great combination. And a episode on the RGTV episodes back in the classic we was talking in 2017 episode. We was talking about how companies basically, you know what I'm saying, gobbling up more companies to become more bigger or whatnot. So when you see situations like this, it's like who else can partner with Microsoft to do something really extraordinary? Meta. They have the users. You know what I'm saying? The whole VR situation. Now, Xbox, they're not gonna. The thing is, we got to keep the HoloLens also into memory too, because they're with Meta with VR. The whole HoloLens is AR. So now they got their hands in both of the scenarios and situations. PlayStation is only VR. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, I bring that to point because, yo, we already, this is going to tie me into my next topic too. We're already hearing rumors about PlayStation 5 Pro. So I'm looking at from the next 10 years or 5 years on down the road. Um, that's why it's so important that what Nintendo next move will be a glimpse of what PlayStation may do. I feel like we already see what Microsoft is doing with the Xbox Game Pass. They're profiting really good with the Xbox Game Pass too, by the way. So you know what I'm saying. Xbox Game Pass future is looking bright. They got the whole partnership now with Meta. You feel what I'm saying? They got their hands in AR, VR, cloud, mobile, PC. Um, Now they're just really kind of working on exclusive. But at this point, you're looking on down the road with the whole situation with cloud, mobile, and especially with Web3 and everything else. That's still technically mobile, mostly majority mobile. Um, you're looking at this situation and it's like, yo, whatever Nintendo do next is kind of going to be a glimpse of what PlayStation may do. We know PlayStation is now heavy into the movies, TV shows, with games. We see that now. We see that shift now turning around. I definitely see that. I'm telling y'all, man, from this point to about next year and mid 20, 23, 24, 24, you're going to see a lot of great games and movies, TV shows. We're already starting to see that wave. Um, I ain't got to give you the examples, but we're already starting to see that wave. Uncharted, very good. Look really good. boom, they came out with the remaster, remake of the game to promote that. Great job. You're gonna see more of that. Especially we got the new God of War that's getting ready to drop in November. When they drop the TV show or movie slash for that, yo, perfect. Last of Us, you see what they're doing with that. HBO, perfect. The whole, so they're going down a TV show, movie lane, VR lane. Um, Definitely, all of it is still tied into esports, but from a innovative hardware technology picture, it's like, yo, is y'all bringing us a PS5 Pro kind of fast already? So it's like, what's your next move? Let's move Nintendo out the way for a little bit because we know Nintendo is making a couple moves or whatnot. We see PlayStation doing their thing, but it's like, yo, is it too soon for a PS5 Pro? My honest opinion, I think so. But then again, if I was to pull up a calendar up here and you look at like the lifespan of consoles and everything, this is probably this is the second year technically going on to the third. Is it too soon? Yeah, but it's kind of measuring with time, and then too, technology is so much, much more faster and is moving really quick. So you know what I'm saying. Then we're still in a global crisis here because we have, silicon situation being held back. So people are not. It's a lot of people still waiting to get a PS5. You know what I'm saying? So rumors that we're getting talking about PS5 Pro already, I think it's a little too soon. But at the same time, I can understand because this technology that's dropping on the cloud gaming end is looking real good, man. It's looking good. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's looking better than PS5 or anything, but the future is picking up faster than what these consoles can keep up with. Usually you buy a console, that console the games and everything gonna look good for maybe a good 5, 6, 7, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it still look great. But now technology is progressing so fast to where these PS like what we already talking about a pro. You know what I'm saying? We see the remakes that we see the PlayStation ports now coming to PC, and these games are looking amazing on PC. Well, the PS5 Pro, they're gonna have to get it to make it look. They're gonna have to make it look like that. So it's like the technology just trying to keep up, and that's where the conversation comes back. Will there be the death of consoles? Moment of silence for the death of consoles. So so you see what PlayStation is doing. Also, PlayStation is doing with the PC port. A lot of these exclusive games are now being ported to PC. So you know what I'm saying, yo, it's that. I mean, not a bad idea, but it's one of those situations to where it's like, hey, do I really now want to spend so much money to get a PlayStation? So it boils down to this. I think the conversation I always have with people is, what makes these consoles different? And a lot of times we used to say exclusive games, but if it get to a point to where there's no more exclusive games, and you know what I'm saying, you wait a year, you can get your favorite PlayStation game on PC. Is it worth it? Probably so, because you're already waiting to get your hands on a PS5, and it's hard to get your hands on one because we're in this global crisis right now. So with the whole shortages of inflation and all this, like, it's so much stuff going on. It's like, hey, I probably can wait a year to play my favorite game on PC or for it to be ported to PC. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it. But it's a great idea for PlayStation marketing wise, because now the people over here at PC, I say I don't like it because I'm a diehard PlayStation fan. So I'm like, yo, these guys are playing God of War on PC and it's looking way better on PC than it is PlayStation. I have my jealousy moments of the gaming, you know what I'm saying? But but it's pretty cool for them because it opens up the PC world to give them a chance to experience something great that PlayStation has made under their belts and everything. So I like it, but it's like, when you're a diehard PlayStation fan, it's like you sit in the back like, I don't have a powerful PC, so that's why I get the consoles. You know what I'm saying? But these games look amazing on PC, and rumors that we was supposed to be getting speaking of PlayStation, rumors that we supposed to be getting a PlayStation showcase coming real soon. Now the proof is in the pudding. We got the new Final Fantasy that's getting ready to drop. Uh, rumors of Death Stranded 2. Got God of War that's finna get ready to drop in November, and rumors of the Zero Dawn remaster. I told you they need to bundle that, but if we do get something, it's gonna be one of those shows to where it's like I need to know Final Fantasy is dropping now. I don't need to see any more like previews or anything or clips. I need to know. You need to show me the release trailer. Hey, here's the trailer. It's coming out tomorrow. If we are getting Death Stranded 2, you got to show me the game is doing something. I don't want to see a cinematic scene. Like, you got to make it hype. If this is the fourth quarter showcase, you got to make it hype. And then you got Game of the Year awards coming in December. So if they want to save some of the excitement for that, fine. But this PlayStation Showcase rumor better not be all about just, hey, check out this Zero Dawn remaster. This is the most exciting news we have for you. No, 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 no. I'd rather see more clips of God of War than you to show me some Zero Dawn remaster. If you show it to me, great, but it better be bundled with the VR and be ready to drop by the end of this year. Like, you need to, like, they got to start bundling a lot of this stuff for a lot of these deals and things to make sense, in my opinion. Like, you need to bundle this remaster with the VR itself, VR version of the game, and if you can, bundle it with the PlayStation 5 for bukus of money. Just start bundling your stuff like Nintendo used to do back in the day. And you know what I'm saying? That way, I know the parts and things is made all over, but if they get to a point to where they can start bundling their things together, I think it'll sell better. For one, because it's already hard to get your hands on a lot of these things anyway. And two, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna make us go out and buy the VR too? Other than your technology that's in the hardware itself. Games. So you're gonna have to have some buku's heavy games that's gonna look good and run good and make us want to buy the VR we're gonna make us want to buy the VR just so we can play this game. PlayStation need to pull that out of their they need to pull it out of calibration. Just get it popping. Start bundling some stuff, man. Um, one more thing before I get out of here too, man, because Anchor is kicking me out. We at 22 right now, but Konami is looking for Web3 and metaverse projects. So they're looking to basically dive deep into those realm of things, and I like it because I like to see that when most once a lot of these big developers get involved in the space, that's when it's gonna be like mainstream situation. But if you don't know, now you know. Listen, man, Web3 gaming is here. It's not going well, and I've seen some great games over the weekend, yo. Um, I haven't really had a chance to like review them like I really wanted to. Um, I don't have a really powerful PC, but seeing a preview and trailer of a lot of these games, like, yo, this is beautiful. These games look amazing. Star Atlas was one. I didn't write it down, but I just remember the name. Yeah, there it is. Star Atlas is one. That's a really dope game. It looks really good. Hop in the Discord, yo. If you want to hop in the Discord, I need you to drop wherever you're listening to this podcast. I need you to go on YouTube, Mastermind RGTV, and drop in the comments, yo, bro, we love the podcast. Put me in the Discord. Put me in the game, coach. Look, man, we dropping. I've dropped the links to a bunch of blockchain games, and I've been kind of just you know what I'm saying, trying to get the gist of them. I've been playing heavy on some Gunfire, man. Gunfire is one of my games, man, and they got this old tournament going, and I'm trying to level up my character. Like, anytime you can have a game that's exciting for the users to play and make us want to keep playing it online and offline, like, yo, I love it, and it's mobile. I'm usually not really a mobile gamer. You feel what I'm saying? I'm mostly usually a console gamer. Not too heavy on PC, not too heavy on mobile, not too heavy on cloud. Mostly majority on console. But I have to say, Gunfire has been one of those mobile games that I've kept on my phone to continuously play. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty fun, man. So when you can have that fun ingredient into your Web3 game, perfect. And a lot of these games I've been seeing and playing, or you know what I'm saying, amazing. I'm excited for the future, man, and to see a big juggernaut developer like Konami, those guys get involved into it, looking for the talent so they can put on their team and get involved into it. Like, yo, let's get it, baby. The future is looking bright, man. Big shout out to Gamers Network. You know what I'm saying? They got some cool stuff cooking up in the kitchen, man. They had this social media, and it was real similar to like Twitter or Facebook, just social media, but it was for gamers. And it was really cool, man. I was on social media, so hopefully we get this. Hopefully they're working on some type of streaming thing, some kind of like Twitch or whatnot. And hopefully I seen it. I was like, oh, this is fire. This is really fire. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get to see it real soon, man. So y'all be sure to check out Gamers Network, man. And man, we're gonna get ready to bounce out of here, man. We've been playing a lot of one thing before I get out of here. I've been playing a lot of Injustice 2. Listen, man, this game is pretty freaking cool. I didn't know you can like level up your characters and things on this game. I probably did know, just forgot about it. But shout out to PlayStation because they be dropping some dope games, dope free games monthly. If you ain't downloaded your monthly PlayStation game, go ahead and do that now. Turn your PlayStation on. If you got PlayStation Plus or whatever subscription you got, man, look, man, just go ahead and download the free games, man. They got some really dope free games. But this Injustice 2, I didn't know that you can like level up your character, link it to your phone, different stuff like that. I probably didn't. I just forgot. But I love games like that. Anytime a game, you can play a game and it gives you the experience to like, leveling up your character and things, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Give me a reason to play more body armor, like stuff like that, outfits and abilities and different things like that. Me and the home team, we've been playing some heavy Injustice 2, and it's looking really good. I got to get back to playing a little bit more of that, trying to level up some of my characters. And I'm usually not too much of a big fighter game person, but you know what I'm saying? Pretty freaking cool Injustice 2, man, and I hope to see more. And WB got a lot going on over there. I hope they get themselves situated over there. But it's been real, y'all. We finna get ready to get out of here, man. Stay on over for extras for the YouTube show. But it's been real. Be sure to follow your boy at Master23Mind, YouTube, Mastermind RGTV, Real Gamer on all podcast platforms, and the classic shows, RGTV, man, where I mix a little bit comedy and gaming together. It's a show like no other. You don't want to miss it, man. Be sure to follow me, and we out, and we here, there, we everywhere. Subscribe. Love is love. Peace, y'all. Game on. All right, YouTube. We're gonna keep it cracking over here on the extra part of the show. I'm just talking, but yeah, man, it's been real gravy, man. It's been real gravy. Like, yo, I'm excited about this Meta and Microsoft situation, man. This Meta and Microsoft situation is gonna be really dope. We're gonna see a really interesting VR future. Apple is also getting into the VR and AR space also, so that's gonna be dope. And to see Meta actually, what I'm saying, work with Microsoft. I can see a lot of this stuff working in the gamers end because it's already working. But now to bring this stuff into the business world and with these AR glasses, like, yo, man, technology. It's a lot of cool stuff that's coming down the pipeline in the technology itself. Period. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped to see what PlayStation is gonna do with this whole VR situation, the VR2. Eye tracking technology, 120 hertz. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Yo, this God of War is gonna get ready to drop. If y'all don't hear from me from a while, it's because I'm stuck here playing God of War and the Call of Duty when it get ready to drop this month. We out. That's all I gotta say. God of War 2, man. Game. God of War Ragnarok, not 2, but God of War Ragnarok. Game of the year, man. That's all I gotta say. We out, man. Let's get it, baby. Be sure to follow me everywhere, YouTube. We out. Subscribe.